Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Druuill Nation. Let's get right into it. Broken spirits speak harshly concerning things they haven't experienced. Don't take it personal. It just shows their level of growth. Let's get right into it. People like to talk crazy when it comes to things that they haven't experienced. And I mean, not just to themselves, but I mean right in front of a person's face. Just right in front of a person's face. And they'll do it indirectly because they're really not trying to get caught saying what they're saying. But a lot of people will try to play others because they've been through some things. They have had some ups and downs. So people will try to play you for that. But when people try to play you for the things that you go through, it's because you have a better life than them. It's because they see you as a threat and you're causing them some type of insecurity. They will, like the worse somebody has something to say about you and you've done nothing to them, the better they see you in their eyesight and in their mental eyesight as well. They see you better than them in their mind. So it's just another form of belittling. They will have to belittle you to make themselves appear better. And the harsher they have to come at you, the better about yourself you should feel. Wow, this person had to stoop so low to try to say something that bad to make up for how bad I make them feel. You make people feel some type of way. You make people feel crazy. You make people feel like it's something that they're missing. You make people feel like they're not accomplishing much. And it is what it is. You're a go-getter. No matter what you've been through, you're still a hustler. No matter what you've been through, you're not letting anything stop you from moving forward in life. Things happen. It's life. And you have to keep growing. You have to get over it. Are you supposed to just lay down and die because you went through something? Are you supposed to just sit down and die because something happened to you? Because you had a bad experience in life? No. You're not supposed to sit down and die and act like your life is over. No, that'll put you in a state of depression. Your strength and courage to keep moving and to keep going. A lot of people are weak and they can't withstand the kind of things that you go through or that you went through. And they don't understand how they would either have lived through it or have gotten over it or have gotten past it, or have continued to make a name for themselves, or continue to stay positive, or I'd never be able to live on after that, or whatever corny things people have to say. But when people have an assumption or a certain assumption about a person, and they could form certain things as to what they think that person went through or what's going on in their life, and that person is still, like I said, stronger than them. That person is still more advanced than them in some kind of way. Or this person is going to be further in life than them in a short period of time. People will come at you harshly for what you went through or what you experienced because they're still jealous of you. So you have to take that into account. Like, wow, all the things I've been through, all the things I had to go through, and somebody has to try to beat me up about it. They see I'm not beating myself up about it. They see I'm moving forward in my life about it. They see that I'm not letting this get to me or bring me down. I still have a life to live. I still have greatness to experience. I still have more life to experience. So they could say their little negative comment, They could say whatever it is they want to say. You can't stop people from feeling how they want to feel, and you can't stop people from saying what they want to say. But the thing is, you can stop yourself from being affected by it because it just shows their level of growth. People can say what they want and they can feel how they want, as long as you don't make what they say make you feel how they're trying to target you and make you feel. That, you not only are you targeted sometimes as a TI, but people will not only target you, but they'll target your emotional state. They'll target your happiness. They'll target your joy. They'll target the level of growth that you have made because of this. And you're not allowing yourself to be destroyed by the people who came to destroy you, or the things that they tried to do to destroy you, or the things that were meant to destroy you. You're not allowing yourself to be ruined by these things. You're allowing yourself to grow, and you're allowing yourself to just live the life that you choose to live. And the cards that were already laid out, you let them fall where they laid, and you just kept moving and kept on living your life. And the amount of strength that you have, it makes people feel uncomfortable. People are uncomfortable by the level of strength that you possess. You're a very strong individual. You're a very strong person. People can crack jokes. People can crack jokes. They can say whatever they want to say. And the more you're unaffected by it, and the more you're able to maintain a positive outlook on your life and how you view yourself and how you feel about yourself, you're still stronger than them, and you're getting even stronger. Their little jokes, their little negative remarks, the little nasty, foolish, awful things that they have to say that makes them feel better about themselves momentarily. Who knows? Maybe they needed that. Whatever. They're making you stronger. And the harsher the things they say, the more evil and negative and terrible things that they say, it shows you their level of growth. It shows you a number of things. It shows you how better than them you are. You're way better than them, and they're mad about it. You still went through something that they wouldn't be able to survive, and you're still better than them. You're not bitter because of what you experienced or what they had to say. That's strength. You're strong. You're probably one of the strongest people they ever thought they'd meet. Or you're probably stronger than anyone that they know. But another thing it shows, the harder people are on you for the things that you went through, and whether they say something like that's terrible, or whether they say something that they're trying to make you feel some type of way, another thing that it shows is that they probably went through something worse. They probably went through something that was even more damaging, something that was even more unfortunate, even worse experience. They probably had something even worse happen to them. So let people run their mouth. All right, don't let nobody obviously disrespect you or whatever. But when people are speaking indirect, and they're like speaking, like indirect speaking is like basically somebody saying something under their breath, and you're like, "What'd you say?" And oh no, I didn't say nothing. So it's like, you know what I mean? People will speak indirectly to you and try to get off certain things. And it's like you feel some type of way about it, but it's like you're not really sure what they're saying until you have time to process it. And it's like, oh, wow, that's what they were trying to say. Or, oh, wow, that's what that meant. But if you didn't really care in the moment, don't really care afterwards. Just continue to let it go. You may feel some kind of way once you finally have figured out what it is they said, like, oh, wow, that's what they were trying to do. Wow, that person's petty. Or wow, that's not something that I would say to someone, or that's not a way I would try to make someone feel. But there's people out there like that. But the thing is, they probably have experienced worse, and they probably haven't grown from it. They're probably not as confident because of it. They're probably not as of a strong person because of it. All right, it's probably still eating at them. It's probably something that they haven't been able to get over. Everybody's got stuff that they've been through. Everybody's got stuff that they got to get over and continue to live their life regardless of what they went through or what happened to them, how they were done dirty, how they were treated, what type of things that they went through. Everybody's got things that they got to get over. So you're not alone. Don't feel like you're the only person that went through something. That's how people end up getting depressed and feeling sorry for themselves and thinking that they got a worse life than they actually have. You have a great life. It's a new day. You're moving forward. You're leaving the old negative things behind. However people want to view you, that's their business. And if they want to share it with you and make you feel bad about yourself, they probably are going through something or went through something worse. And that's the thing. You got to think about it. They probably went through something worse. They're probably upset because what you had to go through wasn't even that bad. It's probably nothing compared to what they had to go through or what they experienced. Probably not even that bad. So what you have to do is you have to keep your head held high, and you have to stay confident, even in the face of a hater, even in the face of somebody who says something that's just dumb. It's like, wow, why would you say that? It shows their level of growth. People are immature, just because like if a little kid says something, you probably just be like, oh, wow, where's their parents at? Like, who's teaching them that? It's the same thing with some of these people. Just because they got a grown body doesn't mean they got a grown mind. Just because their body big don't mean their brain is big. Some of these people got some big bodies and small brains. They're tall and grown and looking very grown, but their brain hasn't grown with them. And that's the one thing that we have to understand is not people, certain people's certain people's brains don't grow with their body. That's understandable. There are certain people, their brain, it just doesn't grow with their body. And these are the people that are trying to put on the front. These are people who are trying to put on the facade like they're more than they appear to be, instead of just being able to be themselves. If they were really themselves, you would see some things. They're trying to hide some things. You just will freely just accept who you are and what you are going through and what you have to deal with. And you just move on with your life and you deal with it the best way you can internally, without trying to harm anyone else in the process. This happened to me, I'm going to go out and bother somebody else. That's not the way. No, that's not the way. They clown me, I'm going to clown you. For what? People, there's unfortunately this energy out in the world that thinks that if I could do somebody worse than I've been done, I'll feel better about myself. I'm going to pass on the savings. That's a terrible way to view life. That's a terrible way to live. That's a terrible way to look at things, because there's no growth in that. There's no healing in that. There's no metamorphosis in that. There's no change in that. There's no productivity in that. There's nothing in that. You're devolving when you do that. The more you try to damage others because you've been damaged, the more you're devolving. They hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. Devolving. No advancement there. And it is what it is. Everybody has things that they went through. Some people more severe. Some people, they still went through some things, but it's not as hard as some of the things other people went through. Is what they went through any less credible or any less meaningful to them, or should it be less meaningful to you because maybe your experience was a little worse? No, it shouldn't be. But unfortunately, we have people out here who view it that way, and they're feeling sorry for themselves because of what they had to go through or what life threw at them or whatever their experience is. They're stuck there and they can't grow past it, and they haven't been able to move forward yet. And if you have been able to move forward past yours, God bless you, because you're truly blessed. Some people are stuck. Some people are keeping that thing replaying in their mind over and over and over again. Some people are still holding in resentment towards some of the things that happened to them. And, people are going to have things to say. All right. People are going to have their little negative comments. All right. They're going to have, potentially try to play you or clown you on some things. But hey, it shows a lot of things about them. It shows where they're at mentally. It shows that this person is stuck in the mind state of a child. This person is stuck in the mind state of a minor, of a person that's never going to grow unless they choose to. And not everybody chooses to grow. And that's just something that you have to accept. So it takes It takes the wisdom and discernment to be able to experience certain people after you're around them and say, you know what? Whatever this person has to offer, I appreciate it. They really do a good job. You know, is whatever this person does or whatever they did, it's really good. Or, you know, this store is great, or this teacher, this class is cool, or this job's all right. But to have to keep withstanding certain things every day, which eventually I already know me, I'm not going to want to keep having to go through that. Like eventually I'm going to end up being sick because I have to be around this person. And one thing about that is, like, if someone keeps saying something and is rubbing you the wrong way, sooner or later they might hit a nerve, and and it's like, you know what? Like, I don't like trash, so why am I keep going back to the dumpster? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of places where I could go where there's better people, and I'm not going to continue putting myself back in the dumpster. I'm not going to continue to put myself back around trash. Some people are just trash because that's what they choose to be. Maybe that's all they know. God bless them. But I'm not going to put myself around trash. I'm not. You want to be trash? You can be trash. They want to be trash? Let them be trash. But don't put yourself around people with a trash mindset. All right, the trash is taken out, it's gone, you forget about it, you never see it again. That's what trash is. If people want to act like trash, you treat them like trash. You take them out, put them out, you never see them again. Throw them in the dumpster, wipe your hands with them, never see them again. You never see those people again. Don't keep going around people that make you question yourself and make you question if they're trying to talk about you or not, or make you doubt yourself, all that corny, weird, immature stuff. People think they're getting over, but you could feel the vibration of it. People will say whatever they need to say, but you'll feel the frequency on it and be like, yo, something don't feel right. Something don't feel right about this. They low-key trying to come at me for something, and that's okay. I can't stop them from behaving the way they want to behave. But what I can do is, look, I could put myself in a better environment, away from trash. That's what if you want to have a trashitude, I'm gonna have to change my latitude. You want to have a trashitude, a trashy attitude, you know, it's a 3-letter word I wanted to put in between that. But you want to have a trashy attitude, that's you. You have a trash. You can have all the trash you want. You could dumpster dive. They really want to dumpster diving, and they really want to dumpster diving, and they really want to dumpster diving. All right, they really want to dumpster dive. Hey, all right, they want to live in a dumpster. Yo, live in a dumpster. They want to live in a dumpster. Let them live in a dumpster. They want to sort through trash. Let them trash pick. They're trash pickers. All right, they're trash. Don't let the trash pick at you. They can trash pick all they want, but don't let them trash pick at you. All right, you don't deserve to be around trash. If somebody wants to act like trash, take them out. Don't actually take them out. I ain't telling you to go postal on nobody. Channel 11 News. When chosen vessels, keep it real. Like, nah, don't go. When keeping it real as a vessel goes wrong, don't. Yo, I'm not telling nobody that. Okay, I'm never telling nobody that. I'm telling you to stay away from the trash. I'm not telling you to I'm telling you to take the trash out as a metaphor to stay away from it. I ain't telling you to come here. I ain't hey, no. Yo, do all that on Call of Duty. Do all that on Grand Theft Auto. Not in real life. No. All right. No. But anyway, take the trash out in the sense of leaving people where they're at. Distancing yourself from them, because hey, some people like to be the worst person that they could possibly be when they see you growing. Some people don't know how to grow. Some people don't know how to get over things. Some people don't know how to let things go. Some people don't know how to move forward. And when they see you growing and advancing and your growth is surpassing theirs, maybe they're older than you and they feel some type of way. Maybe they're younger than you and they feel some type of way. It doesn't matter. Age has no limit on this thing. But hey, you have some people that just choose to be what they want to be, say certain things they want to say, They don't care what comes out their mouth, who they offend. But yo, you don't have to be offended. That's the beauty of having a mind. You get to choose. Being offended is a choice. Somebody says something, you take the energy, you just let it fade. Okay, they said some ignorant stuff. All right, once I get away from here, I don't have to come back. It's unfortunate because you provide a good service. You provide a great service. I like what you did for me, but you got a slick mouth, and I'm not gonna keep putting myself around that because I know me. I know me. I'm not putting myself in any danger or from having to put somebody else in danger because of something that they said. And you know what? I'm just gonna let that go. But sometimes when you keep having to be in certain environments, you let things go. People like to try to make it hard for you to let things go because they take a good person and they want to bring the worst out of you. They want to say what do we have to keep doing to make them tick? But the thing is, for your freedom and for your enjoyment in life and for your love of life, it's not worth it. Leave the trash where it is. All right, the dumpster will, the trash people will come pick them up. The trash people will come collect it. Sooner or later, they're gonna get what they're looking for. It's gonna be somebody that just doesn't care, or who knows? God may who knows? Karma, whatever. Something may be set up for them, unfortunately. But we're not wishing that on anybody. But it's what happens when you just keep running your mouth. And you just keep having terrible, awful things to say about people. Sooner or later, somebody is not going to care about where they're going or where they got to sleep at night or what they end up having to eat or not being able to be around any beautiful people or not being able to go to the beach or breathe fresh air. Somebody's not going to care about that. They're going to give it to them raw and uncut. They're going to get what they're looking for. So life usually takes care of people like that. Excuse the noise. Life usually takes care of people like that. And you don't have to take care of them. That's not your concern. Well, your concern is just getting away. A lot of people try to be slick and funny and comical with certain things that they say, but they're really just being an a-hole. And there are certain people who even prize themselves on being that. I'm an a-hole. So, there's spirits out there like that. Some people take pride in being that. They don't have anything else going for them but that. Instead of being the biggest person they could be, they'd rather be the biggest, lowest vibrational person they can be. With them and their group of friends, their little small circle of friends. Small circle of friends who act like that are usually all small-minded people. And their brain is not big enough for them to, acknowledge and accept certain things. So that's not your problem. It's not your problem what somebody's brain is big enough to grasp. All you have to do is keep yourself from putting them on there so that way you can stay free. All right. And that way you can keep enjoying yourself. You don't want to get out of hand over what somebody says. That's letting still. You could serve them up right. You could serve them a hot 2-piece with a side. That's still letting them control you. That's still letting them control you. And you don't need that. You're stronger than that and you're bigger than that. So separation is the key. All right. When people start, being trashy people and people start showing their level of growth, you have to grow past that. Like, oh, wow, that's how y'all act. I'm out of here. That's like that. That's how you treat people. That's cool. You can treat people like that all you want. I'm gonna go someplace where they treat people a little better. Some people are just not concerned with how they treat other people and they could just care less. And unfortunately, not everybody's empathetic towards other folks and other people. And that's the thing. They don't need to be. You don't have to be some type of person that's like, oh, I love you and I'm going to treat you like this. And, oh, I'm going to make sure it's just so nice and sweet. And no, it's not that serious. Just, I don't say nothing to rub you the wrong way. You don't say nothing to rub me the wrong way. If we can't meet right there, like you can't even wait till I leave. Like you could chop me up after I'm gone all you want. You could chop me up to pieces. Because what you don't say to my face, I won't know. And what I don't know won't hurt me. I won't care. It won't make a difference anyway or anyhow, because I'm not there. But when you try to get weird and say things like indirectly, like saying things without saying them, and somebody got to crack a Rubik's Cube and put things together and try to make things out of what you're saying, and then an hour later they're like, oh wow, like that's really what you was trying, like, oh, you're corny, like you're whack. And that's really all it is. The people are corny and people are whack, and they probably went through something worse. So, and they're probably dealing with a lot more than you. So don't take it personal. Don't internalize it. All right. We don't take anything personal. We don't internalize any of the wrong things. We don't personalize any of the wrong things. There's certain things you do take personal, certain things you do internalize. But in this particular case, where this is just light work and people just running their mouth, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I wouldn't really care about it. I would just let it go so you can grow. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, it's been another DruTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. We out.